how the song is, but it's all in my head. It's all in my head. It's all in my head. Maybe I should put my shirt on first. I want to flex the muscles out here on these boys. I don't want these boys getting so jealous so early in the morning because I'm a pretty little baby. Muchacho. Activaron. Ya estás activado. Whoa. Who's that guy right there? His name starts with an R. I think I should block him. I don't like having strangers over here. Danger, stranger. Not that girl that starts with the R, the guy. Hello, Jolette De Claro. How you doing? Where you from? I'm thinking that sounds like a Portuguese name, maybe. Guys, y'all notice I'm starting to get a tan? I think y'all can see the two-tone right here. I love when I get a tan. Oh, if I'm Saudi, so maybe you are a Filipino. Bye then, boy. Making excuses to leave already. See? You know. I know that trick, Brian. Been there, done that. It's easy to make an excuse. Not to be there for your loved ones. These socks are too baggy. I think I'm gonna throw them in the garbage. You ever have a pair of socks? You ever have a pair of socks that they don't stay on like your leg? They just always drop. Like they're stretched. I'm doing all right. Redhead's getting ready for work. Just getting ready for work, you know. Trying to put my soap back in the box, but the box looked like it's been to Iraq, to the war and back. I used to have one of those plastic ones. This one got beat up. They usually don't look this beat up, but I'm gonna end up having to, I guess, buy another. This box is good. I got the new one. Once this one is done, obviously I'll have a better box. But I usually put my soap back in the box, and then I put a little rubber band on it. Then I put it in this little pouch with the rest of my creams and stuff. I actually got this bag from when I used to work at Lindy. You guys remember I used to work there. There's one job that I feel like I made a mistake when I quit. I don't know, everybody says everything happens for a reason. Do people quit? Do people quit jobs for a reason? People make mistakes for a reason, you know? But whatever. It is what it is. Alright, time to walk back to the truck. Guess I should flush the toilet one more time. There's still a little couple of small turds in there, little baby ones. Look like it could have been like a little premature baby took a shit in the toilet. I hate hearing that sound. I used my foot, my hands are already clean. What's up? On my keys. That way, this way, oh, that way. Little plastic box again, yeah, for sure. I want to get something good though. I don't want to get that little, I guess a box is a box, but, well, I should probably mute this if it's. Wonder how long the music got to play before it becomes a copyright. Anyway, I won't be live too much longer, guys. By the time I walk to the truck, I parked in the farthest spot possible. All the way in the corner in the left. Literally the farthest parking spot. I wanted it because it was next to no trucks in the corner, a little bit more quiet, and it's more exercise. But yesterday when I had to rinse my produce, I had to carry all that stuff to the truck stop and then all the way back. I tried putting a few items in my book bag to help a little, but whew, it's a lot of work. I've been doing a little exercise again lately. And that's probably why I'm going live now, starting to feel better again. I'm just trying to take it easy, but it's hard. It's hard for me to like take it easy because every time I start doing exercise, you know, I get like that adrenaline. I just want to do more and more. But it's crazy because I feel like my more and more is not even really more and more. Like it's just simple, basic exercises. But I guess I got to face the fact and realize, you know, I'm already 40. So, you know, my joints are not as strong, I guess, as they used to be. I mean, I don't think 40 is old, but my body is definitely starting to react differently now than when I was in my 30s and 20s. So I've been doing a little bit of push-ups, not as many as before. It just sounds crazy because I was already feeling like I wasn't doing enough, and now I got to do less. I've been doing the biceps. I like doing my biceps because I feel like it doesn't really put no strain on my shoulders. Oh, you don't know the rules? It's all right. Doyo Rules. I don't know if you ever seen that movie. I forgot what it's called. Oh, shit. I'm trying to turn up the light on my phone. Yeah. I want to go bike riding next time I go home. I just threw a nice bike away, and I regret it now. I was cleaning up my backyard, and, you know, tenants always tend to leave bikes in my yards, and I just give them away or throw them away. But I'm like, you know what? I should start saving them. And you just have enough for backups and go bike riding with the kids, invite, you know, my kids. I gave one to Louie, and he didn't want the other one. Because, you know me, I'm a woulda, coulda, shoulda ass mofo. I thought you knew that, though. And, yeah, it's one of my problems. I just wanted the backyard to look nice, clean, and have as least stuff as possible back there. It's coming together nice. We burned a lot of wood. My jeans still smell like burnt wood. I was gonna wash them yesterday, but I had enough things to do. It's all right. I don't need to smell good for nobody out here. I blend right in with the rest of the stinky truckers. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the cleanest person in the world, but some of these truck drivers be really, really stinking bad, you know? And I hate to say that about my own people, but it's the truth. I remember a truck driver talking about, I think he made some t-shirts, or he said he was gonna make some t-shirts that say wash your ass, you know, and then wear them walking around the truck stops to try to encourage truck drivers to wash their ass. But I take a shower every day. I took 2 showers yesterday. That was hot. Yeah, it was summertime. I'm in Texas, so it's hot down here. Starting to get hot back up north too. Most don't. PMC, what up? I have 3 bikes sitting in the back garden that I plan to give away to a charity that fixes them up, that gives them to kids who don't. To give them a... Yeah, that's another thing I could have done. I could have took that one to the bike shop, and they would have probably gave me like $20 or something. And I feel bad because I gave it to my uncle. He's just scrapped it for metal. And then there was some guy walking by the house. He was like, oh, are you guys going to scrap that bike, or can I take it? I was like, man, you got to talk to them, because I already gave it to them. I think my uncle would have gave it to him, but my nephew was out there. He was helping. He was like, no, I think he told him they were scrapping it. But whatever. like TDS says, I can't feel sorry for everybody, you know? Gotta focus on me, focus on my family, you know? People who whatchamacallit, pretty little baby, you smell so sour. This girl got that song stuck in my head. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Guess I should flush my toilet. Gotta flush my toilet. Anybody want some apple juice? Where am I gonna put my phone? Pretty little baby. Da, 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 da. Oh, man. I'm gonna throw this container out. Yeah, you still going live today, Redhead? I know you're gonna be busy and you know, with your new journey. It's all good, Redhead. I do appreciate you coming through though, because I think you're like my most supportive, you know, you were my most supportive one recently. But I mean, you weren't working, so it makes sense, you know. If people are working, they don't have time to support, you know. I'm not gonna, you know, can't do much about that. It is what it is. I'll just probably start uploading videos instead. This tree fell down over here. Looks like it got struck by lightning. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's all good, right? I'm pretty sure after, you know, you settle down, after a month or so, get your schedule in place, you know, you get used to everything. And in the beginning, you know, we got to focus, you know, we got to put our 100% into a job or anything. Then after a while, it gets easier. So then we got like more free time. But every job is different. I want to leave this door open, but the bugs are going to get in here. They need to start making these truck windows with like whatchamacallit, like some screens in the windows. Yeah, because sometimes we just want to have the windows open, but who wants to have bugs in their house? I mean, we got two little small back windows, but they're so small they don't let no air in. Yeah, that's good. That's how it should be. Real good. I should be more professional, you know. I'm not gonna lie. I be slacking while working, doing things I shouldn't be doing. You know. But I'll get better. You make me better. You make me better. I gotta make my bed. think I bought too much groceries again yesterday. Trying to buy less groceries so like that I don't feel like I'm forcing myself to eat stuff before it goes bad. Pretty little baby. Mondays and Thursdays I will need to be in the office most weeks, but other than that, I can work from home. No doubt, no doubt. No diggity, 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 doubt. Put my stinky book bag away. Time to wash it again. This book bag used to belong to my daughter. I remember she seen me with it one day. She was like, "Oh my God, that's my old book bag." I'm like, "Yeah, I use it. Why would I not use it?" You know what I mean? You know these kids, every year they go to school, they need a new book bag. That's only because we live in countries that we live in, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of countries that don't, operate like that. All right, take it easy, PMC. Yeah. We waste a lot of money on stupid things, that's for sure. But life is short. It's like spend the money. If you don't spend it, somebody else is gonna spend it, A lot of us work for our kids, and we want to make sure our kids, we want to create generational wealth. And I get it. That's how people get ahead and all that. But it's like, I think there's a balance. I plan on, leaving my kids something when I leave, but not everything. I mean, I'm not going to, I don't want to say I'm not going to have a lot, because I'm going to have enough. Did PMC leave? I don't like talking about money when PMC's around. Because PMC doesn't, he doesn't love money. I shouldn't love money either. For the love of money. But what a lot of people don't understand is when you have, how do I say this, insecurities, or when you feel like you're lacking other things in life, money becomes your way of feeling like you can make up for other things in life. And when people don't have certain issues that you have, they won't understand that. And don't get me wrong, a lot of you guys are very smart, and I love your point of view, but it's just impossible for y'all to understand how other people feel about other topics, especially if you've never been through it. And sometimes when you could have or been through certain things that other people have and still see it from a different perspective. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense in my head, And there's a lot to it. Some of y'all might think y'all know what I'm talking about, because some of y'all do know some of my personal things in life, but there's some other things that y'all don't know that I never told, you know what I mean? Like, nobody. So, and it's even worse. I used to ask myself, which one is worse? This problem or that problem? And then as I got older, I realized the one that I never told nobody is worse. But anyway, guys, I'm sorry for enough of the ranting. And what's up, TDS? What's up, Margie? Miss BKM, Mayumi. At least TDS lets me talk about money. What up, TDS? For the love of money. Nah, shout out to PMC though. It's a good dude. I learn from all you guys. I'm just making my bed, guys. I won't be live much longer. Yeah, I guess. What time is it? I guess I can make it 30 minutes. Only 10 more minutes. For the love of money. Thanks for the super chat last night. again, TDS. Appreciate that, man. Pretty little baby. Big Easy, I'm sorry. I seen you earlier. You said like number 3 or something. And I got this problem where in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm going to say hi. And then I totally forget. You guys got to bear with me sometimes. I got brain damage ever since the day I was born. Drugs is what they used to say I was on. They say I never knew which way I was going, but everywhere I go, they keep playing my song. I got brain damage ever since the day I was born. Drugs is what they used to say I was on. They say I never knew which way I was going, but everywhere I go, they keep playing my song. Way before my baby daughter Haiti, I was harassed daily by this fat kid named Angelo Bailey. I just seen an interview for that song the other day on TikTok. TDS, I don't know if you remember that song or anybody else, but it's like a real, that guy, Angelo Bailey, used to really bully Eminem back in the day. And when Eminem made that song, that guy tried to sue Eminem for using his name, and they had to go to court and all that. And Eminem won, because, I mean, this is America. We got free speech, you know what I mean? We could sing and talk about whoever we want to. Papa. This is the USA, but we don't got no hairs on our tongues. Free speech, baby. You dig? All I want to say is that. All I want to say is that RAV4 don't really care about us. Muchacho. Ay, bendito. Literally woke up my sleep just now because of money. That's crazy. Now, I was explaining to, I was trying to explain earlier. I don't know if you caught it, but I think when some of us have insecurity, I'm not saying you have this problem, TDS. Everybody's different, but I think for me, having insecurities in life, me making money, I've always felt like helped, like offset some of the other issues that I have in life. You know what I mean? I can't go into details. Some of these guys do know some of my issues, but like I said earlier, I have other issues that y'all don't know about, and just low self-esteem, you know what I mean? I guess, that's part of it. And I felt like having that bag of money would make me, better, and at least, like, I got to be good in this category because I'm not good in that category. Again, I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. And it is what it is. I heard somebody say something like that recently, too. I swear I heard that not too long ago. I'm a goon. I know you were here. We got the rank now. You see if you hit that community button. Right now, Mayumi's number 1. I don't know how you become number 1, though. It's kind of like TikTok now, Rav. Oh, Rav is number 2. Jet STV's 32. Redhead's number 4. TDS is 5. PMC 6. Murdy's in last place. Big Easy's in 7th place. But I don't take, guys, I don't really, I'm just showing you guys. I don't really, not trying to. That's what I mean. If anything, Red had been here the longest. She should be in number 1. I think it could have to do with getting in and out, too. And I don't care, guys. I'm not saying that. You guys know how I roll. I treat everybody. I try to treat everybody the same. If you come every day, if you come once in a while. We got to show our main supporters a little bit more love. But I try not to take it too personal or show it, I think we all have those thoughts in our head where we're like, it's one thing to think something, and it's one thing to, like, let it out and show and act like a baby about it. You know what I mean? We all take these things a different way and show them in a different way. Does that make sense? I think so. Like Baby Z, I'll upload TikTok videos with Baby Z. She'll watch them, but I'm like, you know what? That's my baby, and I love her. And, you know, I try not to take it too personal, but I'm like, damn, Baby Z, you're in these videos. How can you not give me a heart for a video that you're in, you know? But, I mean, I'm 40 years old. I can't be acting like a big baby because they didn't give me a like. They didn't give me a follow. They didn't support my live stream. They were too busy eating donuts and driving the ambulance van. They don't love me no more. They only love their gamer friends. Wah, wah. They only had time for donuts and driving the ambulance. Wah, wah. Oh my God. I gotta stop this. Brain damage ever since the day I was born. Drugs is what they used to say I was on. They say I never knew which way I was going, but everywhere I go, they keep playing my song. Brain damage ever since the day I was born. Drugs is what they used to say I was on. They say I never knew which way I was gone, but everywhere I go, they keep playing my song. You going cray. Yeah, it's one of those mornings. People think I be drunk or I be on something. It's fun. People be like, yo, he's on something. I'll be like, bro, I don't care what y'all think. I used to do drugs and get drunk. I have no shame admitting that, but I don't even take Tylenol, bro. I think the last time I took a Tylenol was like 7 or 8 years ago. I don't play that shit. I just be on the natural high. I'm the natural high, baby. I'm the natural high, baby. Pretty little baby, you smell so sour. Pretty little baby. I forgot how that song goes, but my friend made a TikTok video giving her cat a bath, singing that song, and I was stuck in my head. It's all in my head. It's all in my head. I said it's all in my head. It's all in my head. All right, let me catch up. I don't like those electrons. I don't even take oxygen. It's an old Connie Francis song. How does it go though? You remember? I know you remember the lyrics. It goes something like, pretty little baby, something, something, something. You smell so sour. I'm gonna have to go listen to the whole song later. I don't like oxygen. All I wanna say is that. All I wanna say is that. All I wanna say is that you already know who don't really care about us. Did I miss any comments? Cut that bad luck out my life, no doubt, no doubt. You over here about to wake me, my girl. That's crazy. Today's Sunday. I think she doesn't work on the weekends. I don't know. You know, sometimes I think she's a nurse or a doctor, but I think everything goes by seniority, right? Not all jobs. A lot of jobs kind of go by seniority. If you've been there long enough, you get the weekends, you get to pick the schedule. But I think a lot of those medical field workers, they got a pretty good schedule. Some of them work like 4 days on, 4 days off. That's a great schedule. And then I guess overtime is optional, but there's nothing about being sour in that song. Oh, for real, I'm gonna have to send you the I don't know, maybe later I'll send you the one she uploaded. Maybe it's a remix or something. Oh no, she was singing, so she didn't have the song in the background, so she must have remixed. That's that nurse girl that I've been telling you about from New Jersey. She got a TikTok channel. Her channel's name is, she got a crazy YouTube name. It's called, TikTok name. I think it's called Yo Mama is a Hex. Huex, Hex, whatever that means. I think that means, you guys know the word I'm trying to say? I think it means something with like,
like, I don't know how to explain it. I know it's not a good word, though. She's kind of crazy for naming her channel that, but we all crazy in our own ways, you know what I mean? Pretty little baby. It must have been, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for supporting my hyper ass this morning. I really appreciate y'all, you know. I got a small little crew, and I don't want to sound like a broken records, but, I love all you guys. I love you too, Rav. I'm just be busting your chops, Hope you're doing good, buddy. Don't eat too much donuts today. And I'll see you guys maybe later tomorrow. Who knows? I do need to start going live a little, at least 2 times a week to keep my channel live. Videos, I like making videos for the memories. Like the other day I uploaded a video with me and baby Z. I want to start uploading more with me and my family. You know what I want to do though? I want to get like a camera, like a hidden camera. I don't want to be like no P. Diddy or nothing like that. But I want to get maybe like a hidden camera like in my shirt or like in my hat. And then when I go out to eat with like my kids, like, I don't want them to know obviously, but like have it recording and then just see everybody, just act like nothing and then just like save them and then upload them later. I think that'd be pretty cool because people people act different when they know they're on camera, So I want everybody just to be their self and not feel that pressure of being on camera. But anyway, guys, I always have these ideas and then I get lazy and then I don't follow through. And then I just keep on singing, pretty little baby. All right, let me read that last one. It goes, pretty little baby, you say that maybe you'll be thinking of me and try to love me. Pretty little baby, I'm hoping you do. Dang, that's way off. All right, Rav, you too, man. Enjoy your Sunday. Peace out, guys. Mulayo.